what you want to do is, I got this stuff from like the dollar store. This is from CVS. Oh my god, it's so dirty. It's been in my box of tattoo stuff, and ink has spilled. But it just says sorry, I can't read. Antibiotic and pain relief. You can use A&D ointment. A lot of people use A&D ointment, but this is the same thing for cheaper. And this is literally from the dollar store. There's not much in this, but you just need antibiotic ointment. So you put it on your skin. You don't need that much. You want a thin layer, almost like the thin layer that you did with the Vaseline. So I just put that much on. And just kind of rub it over it. So it's just like that. And what you want to do, like in terms of aftercare, is you should probably still have your glove on for this if you're tattooing somebody else or yourself. I mean, I don't know. But you should have saran wrap. I don't know what happened to my saran wrap, so instead I'm going to use this bag that is cut up. You just want like a plastic thing, but I highly suggest saran wrap over a freaking Ziploc bag. Goodness gracious. I'm going to just stick that over it. I mean, it should stick right to it, but I usually give my customers like some tape. Take it down sorry, there's like a lot of ointment around the sides of it. Take it down like that. And then you just want to tape it down, or if you have saran wrap, it helps if you have it like on your wrist or something, you could like wrap it around and then it'll stick. But basically, you just want the plastic wrap to stick to it. The tape is not sticking because I have a lot of ointment around it. But like if you have a small enough piece, you can just stick it to it and it'll stay, as long as you're not like going to sleep with it or whatever. But you want to leave the plastic wrap on for the next 4 hours after you got your tattoo. After 4 hours, you want to also you can use Neosporin. But for the next 4 hours, you keep it covered. Then after those 4 hours, you take it off and you want it to air out. Don't take any baths. I mean, who takes baths anymore? Like showers are a thing, but don't submerge it in water like for the next like 4 days or 4 to 5 days. Stick and pokes heal fairly quickly, which is why I really like doing them. And I have like 11 stick and pokes, but they heal quickly, and okay. Next 4 hours, leave it on. After the 4 hours, take it off, let it air out, and you just want to apply some Neosporin to it, like every 4 hours maybe. I mean, there's not really a time frame, but like if you ever feel your skin like being sensitive, or if it feels dry around the area, just put some on. Your skin is going to peel like right on top of the tattoo, because the skin's going to peel because you broke the skin. Do not peel off the scab. Don't. Just leave it alone. If it helps, you can cover it with a Band-Aid. Like if you can't help yourself and you just like to pick at things, cover it. I don't know. But do not pick it off, because you will just be like, there was one time I'm not going to talk about that because those were bad tattoo times. But don't peel it off. You let it happen naturally. And also, by the way, when you were doing stick and pokes, I didn't bleed that much, but some people bleed a lot. You have people who bleed a lot and people who don't bleed a lot. If you start bleeding, it's like not the end of the world. It's okay. If you have like a lot of blood just like pouring out of you, you may have stabbed yourself too hard. Please don't do that. But it's normal to have a little bit of blood. It's okay. You're stabbing yourself. You're gonna bleed, and everyone bleeds. You just don't see it at first, because it's mixed in with black ink. But yeah, it's okay to bleed, and just also try to keep your tattoo out of sunlight. out of water. I mean, you can take a shower, but just like don't have it like under the water for a long time. Just kind of get it in and get it out. And yeah, I don't know if I'm leaving out any details. Oh, for me, what I do when I'm done with the needles, I have a jar. I have a glass bottle in my room from like an old school Pepsi, I think. And I put all of my old needles into that just for no reason at all, other than the fact that if you put it into your trash can, it could easily poke a hole in your trash bag. So just be careful when you dispose of your needles and stuff. But yeah, wear a lot of gloves, wash your hands frequently, especially if you're new to it. Just get into the habit of washing your hands a lot. If you plan on tattooing other people and having customers, there's one YouTuber that I watch. He's I don't know, I don't remember his name, but he's very informational. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. The YouTuber talked a lot about like how you should, like if you touch your nose while you have the gloves on, you should just take them off and replace them. Like you have to be very careful about that because like you don't want to mess up somebody else's tattoo or like put something into somebody else. Just be careful when you tattoo. Don't stab too hard. Don't. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot. Do not reuse needles. Not for you, not for anybody. Okay? If you want to like work on one tattoo and then go to another tattoo, then you can use the same needle like in the same period of time. But like don't use one needle one day and then come back to it the next day and try to do that. I've never seen anything bad about that, but I don't trust that. Don't use a needle that you've used on somebody else, on yourself. Don't switch needles between anybody. That is so important. I cannot believe I forgot to say that. It's so important. Do not reuse needles. Throw them away. Do not reuse ink. Throw it away. If you have one of these containers and you are using ink out of them, make sure you clean out each well with rubbing alcohol first, and then you can and then you put the ink in it. But once you've used that ink well, don't use it again for anybody else. Okay? Everyone gets their own needle. Everyone gets their own little space, whatever. Be very careful about everything that you do because it can be dangerous. And just if you're going to tattoo other people, be careful about the people that you're tattooing. Make sure you don't have any open wounds when you're tattooing someone that you don't really know that well, or even if you know them and you never know what people could have. Okay, so just be very careful. Protect yourselves. Be safe when you do these tattoos. Don't use pen ink. I highly suggest that you get real tattoo ink. It stays wet longer. It's usually darker. India ink sucks. I'm just being honest. And if you want a tutorial on how I used to do tattoos with sewing needle and stuff, you can leave it in the comments and I will do it if you want me to. If not, it's whatever. My feelings aren't hurt. I don't know. But I hope that this was helpful to somebody. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them below and I will get back to you. Okay, be safe, please. May the force be with you. But be safe. Okay.